everybody, my name is Diana. This is Diana Simplifies, and that back behind me is my cat Fallon. I decided to sit on the floor today because this is actually what I'm always wanting to show behind me. She's showing her rear end. But my kitty picture, my pretty vase, her beautiful rear end. This is a diluted tortoiseshell cat. If you never knew what a diluted tortoiseshell is, that's what she is. All right, let's talk about some Dollar Tree finds today. I'm always looking for ways to stock up on a budget. And if we don't have to coupon, it makes it simpler. And so it's actually simpler. I've decided to watch Dollar Tree haul videos and kind of see what everybody else is picking up and then go and see if they have it at mine. And sometimes it takes 2 to 3 weeks for it to get to my store. However, I was at a store close to my parents', which is about an hour and 15 minutes from me. And this is what I had been looking for. Look at this. My store is still $1, but even at $1.25, this is a huge steal. This is Simply brand Triclosan and paraben free liquid hand soap, clear, washes away germs compared to soft soap, and it's the refill, and it's 56 ounces. 56 ounces. And the other thing they had at the same store was the foaming hand wash. So I prefer just to get this. The foaming was the antibacterial, and this doesn't say it's antibacterial. I like to just have regular soap. Antibacterial can wash away too much bacteria. We don't want to wash away all the bacteria. The good bacteria, we want to keep that. So I'm hoping that it doesn't say it's antibacterial, so that's why I picked this one up instead of the foaming. I do love foaming hand soap. But now she's going to knock around on my chair. I've got this thing on a chair instead of on my tray. Well, she's going to knock around on that. So anyway, I picked that up. I got 2 of those. I went ahead and picked up more salt. I don't use tons of salt. This is going to last me a long time. This is in a nice sealed up bag. As you can see, it's all sealed up. This should last pretty much forever from what I've learned from prepper. I'm not going to be able to talk today. From prepper sites. I like this because it's non-GMO. Anything we can get at the Dollar Tree is non-GMO or organic, we need to pick that up right away and take it. So I'm already using some of this, and I just use a little pinch at a time, so I don't need tons of it. However, I've been using this 52-week stockpile list. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this. And it goes through all the different things you can stockpile week by week, and it's supposed to be $5 at a time. This is from momgetsthrifty.com. If you can see that at the very top, momgetsthrifty.com. And she goes through, and it starts repeating. So you can just get the general idea from looking at this. You might be able to screenshot and get part of this on your screen. But so the first thing she talks about, week 1, now obviously we're into February now, so we've already passed week 1, but I'm just starting over, so because I've never done this. 16 ounces of honey. Okay, so this is the normal honey I get. I really like this. It's the natural, unfiltered, pure honey, and it's a guy that's close to us, so it's product of USA, and then this is 44 ounces. As you can see, I've used all but the very bottom, and it's all that. It's very, what do you call it when it's all sugary? It's not liquefied or whatever, but I just scrape it out of there and put it on my tea. I scrape it out of there and put it on my tea. Now, the southern is really coming out today. Anyway, I don't worry about it being hardened. I just scrape it out with my spoon, put it in my tea. That's how I use my honey. That's about all I use it for, unless I'm cooking something. I might use it for cooking, but baking or something like that. But anyway, this is 44 ounces. So when I pick it up, and the last time I got it, of course, it's probably gone up. It was $16.99 for 44 ounces. So on her list, she's only telling you to get 16 ounces. So I went and looked for this. This is my other thing. This is 12 ounces, so this would be closer. So this is a 12-ounce bottle of organic from Aldi. I don't like the taste of this. So I've had this a long time, and you can see it's still pretty full. And the only reason I'm really using it is because this other one is almost gone. So I don't really like this one at all. I don't know. It's just not my favorite. It tastes nothing like this. I'm not really sure why. So, I mean, I'm not against it. I'm for anything that says organic on it. So, whatever. But anyway, this would be closer to what she's telling you to pick up. And it probably is also closer to the price. I haven't priced it lately, and I don't remember what I paid for it. But I'm betting it was maybe $5 or $6. And because it was organic, it might be a little bit more. And honestly, I'm not even sure how you get organic honey because how do you know where they're going? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they sifted it through something, found out it didn't have all the extra pesticides. Organic still has pesticides. It just doesn't have certain pesticides. So you do need to understand that. Organic still has pesticides. It just doesn't have the whatever long list of the bad ones, I guess. Okay. So, and then this week 2, she says, here's week 2. She says 20 pounds of flour. Okay, I don't pick up that much flour. I have a little bit of flour. I don't do a lot of baking. I don't make bread. I used to make bread occasionally, but I didn't use tons and tons of flour. I don't bake with bread I don't bake desserts with flour. It's just not something that I do. If I need a dessert, it's usually like a box thing or something has nothing to do with flour. I don't know why. That's just nothing that I do. If you need a bunch of flour, I would do exactly what she says and pick up the 20 pounds of flour. If that's something that you need. If you don't need it, don't get it. So week 3, she says 20 pounds of salt. I don't need 20 pounds of salt. So that's what I showed you. This is 1 pound, I think. Yeah, this is 1 pound. I picked up 2 more of these, so I now have 3 pounds of salt. And I also have the cheaper salt that's like from Aldi or Walmart, and it's like 40 or 50 cents. I also have the cheaper salt, but I really prefer to use this. I personally do non-GMO as much as humanly possible. That's just for me and for my health issues. I'm not putting that on you or telling you that's what you need to do, but this is a great deal. $1 or $1.25 for this non-GMO salt, amazing deal. I've heard this is like $4 other places. I haven't even seen this somewhere else, but that's what I've heard. So just through the grapevine, that's what I've heard. Okay, and then the next thing is 2, she tells you to get 2 30-ounce can jars of jam or jelly. And you might can, so where are we? Yeah, jam or jelly. You might can, she may already have that. So I've got it on my list to pick up a couple of jars of jelly. I use the natural, I can't remember if it's Welch's or maybe a different brand, but it's a natural and it's non-GMO and it comes from Walmart. It's not super expensive. Okay, so that's that. Week 5 is 4 of the 18 ounces of peanut butter. I didn't bring my peanut butter in here, but I get the good size from Great Value. It's way more than 18 ounces, but she says to get 4 of the 18 ounces. So mine's probably like 40 ounces, and I've got 3 of those in my pantry right now. Like I've got 1 that's open and then 2 more. So I'm not picking up any more peanut butter right now because it doesn't have a date really far in advance. So I don't pick up tons of that at once. Although I don't honestly go by the dates that much, just to let you know, I don't think it's expired just because the best by date has moved on. So if I feel like I can use it, I will use it. We haven't died yet, is all I'll say about that. You do what you need to do. Now, let's talk about, okay, now this did not come from, these 2 things I showed, that this was Dollar Tree. I'm all over the place, y'all. This was Dollar Tree. They have it other places, but it's cheaper Dollar Tree. Okay, now this is something I believe we should all be pick up, and that's on this list somewhere too. Your different types of pasta that you like to use, go ahead and start picking these up. This is one of the things where I live, the shelves are not cleared yet, but one of the things I'm noticing is lots of holes in the pasta, but they had the penne pasta, which I prefer. And I actually like organic pasta better. I've noticed if I use organic pasta, my fingers do not swell up and hurt. If I use just regular cheap pasta, when I get up in the morning, I kind of hurt all over and everything is swollen. So that's one of the reasons I do organic, but this is non-GMO. They didn't have, Great Value had a wonderful, it wasn't this exact pasta, but it was some kind of pasta straight from Italy, and it was organic and it was wonderful, and it's no longer anywhere. It's not on their site. I found some like at Whole Foods or somewhere. I would have to go to Whole Foods and pick it up or order from Amazon or whatever, however you do that. So I just went and got the non-GMO, and Aldi also has non-GMO. It's not this brand, but they also have a non-GMO pasta. So I've got stock of that, I think it's spaghetti, and then I've got this. So I bought 2 boxes of this to stock up a little bit. It's not a huge stock, but I already had some pasta, so I wasn't buying tons of pasta. Now, another thing I would stock up on, if you don't want the powdered milk, and I personally do not have powdered milk, I have this. I bought 5 more of these because she's talking about on this list, get $5 worth of these things and stock up that way, $5 at a time. And so I bought 5 of these. Our store's still $1, so it was $5 just for the milks. So these are 1 quart. It is American made. right here in the USA. This one is the Gosner brand, and I know the lady I watch up in Pennsylvania, they have a different brand up there. So look around and just see what you have. If you don't like regular milk, they also have almond milk on the shelves there. And from what I understand, these are good past the dates that are the best by date. The best by date on this one is November 2022. My understanding is you don't have to drink it right then. But what I'm going to do is go ahead. I've got some that's, I think the best by date's June, the first ones I picked up. I'm going to go ahead and start drinking those around June and go ahead and get rid of them. From what I understand, I've not tried it, but once you put it in the refrigerator and you cool it off good, like you would do normal milk, supposedly it tastes like normal milk. So I'll let you know when I do that. But I'm going to wait till it gets closer to the time because this is shelf stable and there's no reason to use it unless I need it. But, you know, we just had that ice storm. I told you most of that missed us, but tons of people are out of power. This is something, if you're thirsty, you can open this and drink it just like this. Now, you would need a cold place to put it. You would need to drink it all at once, or, you know, if it's cold enough at your house, you could put it outside in the ice and snow or whatever. If it's cold enough, which it was plenty cold, you could do that. But anyway, you would, you know, if you have a big family, you'd be able to open this up and everybody could have cereal with milk and maybe drink half a cup of milk, and it could pass around for everybody, and everybody would have a meal and a cup of milk. So, or whatever, half a cup. So just keep these things in mind. These are my stock up things for this week. Okay, now I had seen this. My cats have already taken this over. I've got 2 cats that took this over right away. But there were 3 of these at Dollar Tree, 3 different ones. This was the one that I picked. They do have, somebody mentioned it was that they were using it in their craft room because it didn't grip very well. This does have a grippy stuff on the back, but if I were going to be stepping on it, because I'm prone to be, you know, clumsy. I don't fall a lot, but I am clumsy. I would probably put the gripper stuff, and they sell that gripper stuff at Dollar Tree too. You could get that for $1 or $1.25, and then this too. And then you have this cute little love. And so, you know, there's still, even though we're right here at Valentine's Day, today is, what is this? This is the 11th. I'm filming this. I think this is the 11th. I'm filming this on Friday. And I'll probably put this up tomorrow, which will be Saturday the 12th. But they still have tons of Valentine's stuff at my store, at the 2 stores that I went to this week. So I went to 2 different stores. One, well, they were both a long way from my house. One's 45 minutes away, but it's close to my chiropractor. And one is close to my parents, over an hour away. Now, I've been picking up some toys for the shoe boxes, and I started wondering, were these going to fit? I have my own shoebox. This isn't the shoebox we use, but I have my own shoebox. It's just a regular shoebox. So I thought if it fits in here, it'll fit in theirs, because their shoebox is a little bit bigger. I got these puzzles. Sorry, dropped it. I got these puzzles. This one is shells, and you see it's Crazy Art brand. 500 pieces. One of the things I noticed when we did the shoe boxes was we didn't have a lot for teens. This one is, again, Crazy Art, 500. Isn't that beautiful? These things are just beautiful. And then it's called Puzzle Bug. This one, again, Crazy Art. Oh, there's a glare. Okay, and it's on both sides. So both sides, same thing. And then this one, a Cityscape, Crazy Art, 500, Puzzle Bug. So I got 4, and what I did was I picked this up, and this is my own shoebox, and I'm like, yep, it fits, because I just want to make sure it would fit, and there would also be plenty of room for other things. We got them socks and different things, hair combs, brushes, stuff for their hair, little hair bands and stuff like that. So, but the teens, we really were light on stuff for the teens. So when I saw these, again, right now my store is still $1, so it's very easy to pick up several. As you know, once you're having to pay $1.25, I've noticed people are complaining some, and honestly, I don't blame anybody who's complaining. But Dollar Tree has not raised their prices in, I think it's 30 years. So we got to deal with what we're dealing with, right? So right now, I'm just stocking up. While we're still at this point at my stores, I'm still stocking up. I haven't found a store that's changed over yet, and I'm thrilled. This looks like it's the actual Etch-a-Sketch brand. Is that what that looks like to y'all? It says up here, Etch-a-Sketch Doodle. Isn't that cute? So it's got the little doodle pen right over here. Just a regular Etch-a-Sketch, but it's smaller. So again, it fits. In fact, it fits better because it's a lot smaller. So that's going to fit in there perfectly. So I'm trying to get things that are small like this. So I got 2 pink and 2 blue, and really it's not going to matter. A lot of these kids have nothing where we're sending these things. They send me shoe boxes all over the world, and so they're not going to care if it's pink, blue, purple, orange. They're not going to care. They just want some toys to play with. So I got that, and then I got, this is kind of funny. I got, is it this one? One of these. Oh, it's this one. I bought 2 of these mazes. A lot of people have been getting these, and their own children want them. A lot of the people that do Dollar Tree hauls, and I thought, well, if their own kids want it, then these kids who don't have a lot, they will enjoy this. But look, this one's got 2 balls in it. So you just mess around until the little, well, it's stuck there. I have to do it this way. Anyway, just mess around until the little balls get out of there, but it's supposed to just be 1. So I found that hilarious. Again, that does fit in our box. And then again, there's still plenty of space. So that was good. These are, sorry, that's so loud. These are thin. I have hardwood floors, so when I drop it, it's just dropping on wood. But these are thin. So I like that. So it's wide, but it's thin. And this is the pirate one. I really meant to close the drapes when I got in here. This is why the glare is so bad. I don't even have lights on. I just have my drapes open. So anyway, we're so professional here. Just forgive us. We're not professional at all. So it's the Labyrinth Maze. And this one just had the one little beady thing in there. Anyway, I thought it was funny that I didn't even look at it till I got home with it. And I was like, oh, it's got 2. It's a twofer. Okay, so that's it for the shoebox stuff. This is another little thing that I picked up. I've seen people talking about this, and apparently it has really good reviews. It's the 5-minute whitening, and I need whitening very bad. So I've started it. I opened one of the other ones, and, I eat a lot of berries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Those are my main things that I like to eat as far as fruits. I love all fruit, but I really eat a lot of that. I put it on my cereal, and then, of course, drinking tea and all the different darker drinks, they just really mess with your teeth. And I'm at the age now where I used to have white teeth, and now I don't. And I don't ever do teeth whitening. This is the first time I've tried it. It comes with this little tray. You put this is the little, you just squeeze it out sort of like glue, and it comes out very slowly. It says just put a little, and you flip the tray over and put it on both sides. So you put it on this top side, and then you flip it over and put it on the bottom side, and then it fits right here, and it covers the front, top, and bottom. So anyway, this had great reviews. I saw the deal guy was talking about that he had picked it up. I don't know if he had tried it yet, but he had picked it up, and he asked, what did you think about it? And so many people on his video were like, I love it. I use it all the time. My dental assistant told me to use it. So that made me feel better. I've always been real iffy about using this stuff. But I thought I would just try it. So it's twice a day for only 5 minutes. Anybody can do 5 minutes. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. And it is made in America. I'm very big on that. So, everybody's heard my rant about I don't like Chinese products on my face or around my mouth or my eyes. So, anyway, this is great. Made in America. And last but not least of what I picked up, I think I got these at 2 different stores. I can't remember what I got where, but anyway, I got 4 packets at one store. It's 4 for $1. It's non-GMO. So at one store, I got some cucumbers. I got some spinach. We don't have a garden. It's been a long time since we've had one, so we're gonna have to till up some ground. This is some lettuce. What is that? Romaine. It doesn't say, but that looks like romaine lettuce. That's what we usually eat. Cantaloupe. We did used to be really good at growing cantaloupe. I got 2 of the tomatoes. So 2 of the tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes. Pumpkin seeds. I just thought that would be kind of fun. And for the fall. And then it says it's sweet corn, which I love. I grew up with sweet corn, but it was white corn. So sweet corn that's yellow is a little bit different, but white sweet corn is the best. It's I think a southern thing. I'm not sure if they have that anywhere else, but I grew up in the South and we had it here. And my next door neighbor when I was growing up always had sweet corn, and it was like the best. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Just want to talk a little bit about prepping, just simple ways to prep things. We don't have to go crazy. We don't have to buy everything in 1 week. Just slow, steady. That's kind of the way we do everything. The decluttering progress, slow and steady. The cleaning progress, just a little at a time, slow and steady. And the same thing with prepping. We don't have to go out and stockpile everything at once and spend thousands of dollars. Let's just get a little at a time, a few dollars here and there, add into your budget. That way you can afford it. and it's not overwhelming and it's not freaking you out. But if you're like me, it freaks me out to see empty shelves. So I would rather be prepared and be, they say better safe than sorry. Would rather be prepared, spend just a little extra money, maybe eat out less or go to the movies less or whatever it is that you like to do for entertainment, and stockpile a little bit more. Just put a little bit toward it every week. I know we all have many, many expenses. I totally understand. We've had the truck in the shop. My car needs to go in the shop. My tire, I had an issue with my tire that we had to get fixed. We have vet bills. I completely understand anything that you might be going through there. I've probably been through it right there with you. So, but just a little bit at a time, slow and steady. That's how we win this race, really. All right, you guys. Good to see you. Love you. Bye-bye. If you missed it, my friend Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple did a collaboration with me. We did our first collaboration. We both have very small channels. She has a few more subscribers than I do. And I just want to welcome a couple of her people have subscribed to me since this morning, actually, on Friday. And so I just want to welcome new people and just thank you to Melinda for doing the collab with me. It was awesome. It was actually her idea to do it, and we decided to do it in the kitchen. And we just, all of a sudden this week, we were like, let's do it this week. So we were doing the kitchen. I was doing the kitchen this week because of Fly Lady, and she said, did you want me to do the collab this week? And I was like, okay, it didn't matter to me, whenever you want to do it. So sort of last minute, we decided to do it. We're going to continue to do these collabs, and we are also involving the Organized Pineapple. That's her channel name. We're also going to be involving her if she wants to do those with us. And so, like I said, it was very last second, and Melinda said, do we want to include her? And I was like, it's so last second. And we were just kind of, literally, we threw it together at the very end of the week. That's kind of how it went. And we were just kind of flying by the seat of our pants. And so we are going to be including her from now on if she wants to do it with us. And so anyway, we just want to mention that and just throw that out there. So if you'll go over to Melinda Plain and Simple channel, she has put up a video. And then I mentioned something to the Organized Pineapple, and she said she also wanted to do it. So I think she will probably put a video up in her kitchen as well, going through a drawer or maybe a cabinet, whatever she decides that she wants to go through. And we'll try to link that as well in maybe one of our pinned comments or something like that when she gets that up, and you can watch hers as well. I love the Organized Pineapple channel. She is doing like 2 to 3 minute videos. They're very fast. I think maybe she did a 5-minute one, but most of hers are just super quick, just straight to the point. She does lots of various things around her house, various issues, just different and varied content. I'm really impressed with her. So anyway, just check both of them out. It's great fun getting to know those ladies. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon.